What is going on, guys? Jay Plays here in today's video. It's kind of different. That's all I'm gonna say. It's kind of different, but yeah, in today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different. Story time. Story time. Today's story, I guess if you want to call it, is about my journey to martial arts, where I am now, and where I see myself in the future. So, this story started about two and a half, 3 years ago, right? I was in 4th grade. I was in orchestra at the time. Only year I've done orchestra. I'm never doing it again. I'm a band kid now. I'm a percussionist. Yeah. Anyways. What the heck? Alright. So, I had to miss orchestra on this one Thursday because this martial arts place came to my school and they wanted to do a lesson with like the school and stuff. And I was actually kind of upset because like, dude, I really have to miss orchestra for this martial arts thingy. And then like we did stuff at the thing, like punches, kicks, whatever, right? I was still bummed out about it when I walked in, but I wasn't wise to doubt it that fast. So, I ended up loving it really, what? I ended up loving it a lot, and I ended up wanting to do classes at that martial arts place. It was called Premier Martial Arts. Golly. Anyway. So, like, they sent the next week or so, they sent a flyer home to sign up. As soon as I burst through my front door, I ran to my mom and I said, Mom, we did this martial arts thing at school today. I want to sign up. Here's the flyer so you can look at it. And I gave it to her, and then she looked at it and said, I don't know, Jay. I might have to think about this. And I said, okay, Mom. I got back from school the next day, which was a Friday. Yeah, a Friday. And my mom sat me down on the couch and said, listen, Jay, this is a really big commitment. The flyer says it's going to take 3 years to get your black belt. And I said, I don't care. And then she said, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yes, I want to do this. It sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. So we walked into Premier Martial Arts. We walked in and there was, when you walk in, to your right, there's seating. To the left, there's the reception table, I guess. And then right in front of you, there's, like, the mat, which is where actually classes happen. So the meeting would start in a few minutes. So we had to take our shoes off to get on the mat. I had to get across the mat. I thought it was kind of weird. They didn't tell us that. The flyer didn't say anything. But, yeah. I went and we just reviewed fundamentals, punches, kicks. I only forgot like one thing, what sound to make when you punch. But yeah, that's pretty much, holy stutter! That's pretty much it for stuff I forgot. So yeah. I got inducted into classes and I got my yellow belt. Lightning round! I got more stripe. We get one stripe every month. I went from 3 months, got my yellow to my orange. 3 more months. I had to do a face test, which I had to run a mile in under 12 minutes, which was easy as heck. I did it in 9. And I beat my time every time. I'm doing one next week as I record this. Later this weekend as I record this. Then yeah, I keep going. More stripes. I passed the phase test, passed every belt test. I haven't failed a belt test. I get to purple, more stripes, 3 more months, blue belt, 3 more months, green belt. Another phase test. I had to run a mile in under 10 minutes, which was easy. I did it in 8. So yeah. And then I passed that. I got to my brown belt. Alright. So at my brown belt, it was arguably the hardest belt of my martial arts journey. So yeah, I do this thing called boot camp. Essentially what it is, it's every advanced belt, which is, hold up, I actually have my belt rack behind me. So every belt past this brown one. So that's brown, brown 2, red, red 2. I'm a red 3 right now. The red 3 belt is half red and half black. And the black belt is a black belt. It has your first initial and your last name on it. So yeah, I had to do that thing for an hour. Even though it doesn't sound that long, it was horrible. Because, like, it was only the warm-up for the higher-up belts. It sucked. Well, like, I did it. I powered through. I went to go get, like, I got more stripes over the next 3 months. Got my belt. Got my next belt, which is brown 2. The brown with the black stripe in the middle. And boot camp got longer. It literally almost, like, doubled in length to 3 hours and 30 minutes. And I was like, yuck! Voice crack. I was like, yuck! Anyway, I powered through it again. More stripes. I powered through next boot camp, which is Krav Maga, which is all defense, like all self-defense. Chokes, hair grabs, abductions, fights. It's all the main style that we do where I go is called Krav Maga. It's, for the most part, all of it is defense. Where we go, off the top of my head, we do 5 to 7 styles. We do jiu-jitsu, traditional karate, Krav, kickboxing, Kali. I know there's more. Frick. Traditional karate, jiu-jitsu, Krav, kickboxing, Kali. And I'm counting weapons as its own style. So 6 styles. 6 styles. I'm counting weapons as its own. I don't know if I'm correct on that. But anyway, those 2 belt cycles went really smoothly. And it was about, I want to say March of this year. I want to say March of 2025 is where I got my red belt, and that's where things really started to ramp up. I joined leadership team, which was I help teach classes, and as of recording this, I help do it every day. I'm there. Leadership on Monday, leadership on black belt class and leadership on Tuesday, leadership and adult class on Wednesday, leadership teens class on Thursday, and advanced weapons training on Fridays. I'll post videos of everything on here just to make it make more sense. Like, I'll take videos of me doing stuff for each style so it makes a little bit more sense on what I'm talking about. And then, I passed my belt test. I got more stripes, blah, 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 blah. Same thing. I got my red belt. Boot camp was boot camp was 4 hours and 15 minutes. It gained, like, 45 minutes. It may not sound that long, but, like, when you're actually in it, it feels like forever. So, I went through, I got to do ground fighting this time, which is, jiu-jitsu is ground fighting, which is, like, fighting on the ground. Traditional karate is kind of like boxing, I guess. That's kickboxing. Kickboxing is, like, certain combos you have to throw. Kali, I don't know. Sure, and then Krav, I already explained it, all defense, chokes, hair grabs. My personal favorite Krav attack is the guillotine. If you've ever watched Roman Reigns matches in WWE, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So their head is, like, going that way, like, and they're facing down, and you just wrap your arm around their neck and then just squeeze. That's the guillotine. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite Krav technique. Anyway, so I got through boot camp. Ground fighting is my favorite thing. I love it. I passed my belt test. Now I'm a red 2. The red 2 is my most recent belt on the belt rack. It's the red with black stripe at the top there. And boot camp was 5 hours long. It gained another 45 minutes. Boot camp was 5 hours long. I got to do weapons this time, which was really, really easy because, yeah, you kind of just swing things. But there's like certain, whatever. You get the point. I'll post videos, I promise. Then I passed it. Like, I got through it. I passed everything. Stripe test, belt test, done. Now, this is where we get to the belt where I am at right now. A red 3. Half red, half black. I'm 1 belt away from my black belt at this point. I wanted to quit at one point, but I wanted to quit 2 belts ago when I was a red, but then I realized I'm so close. Why would I quit now? But I pushed through, and here I am today at a red 3 belt. It's taken 2.5, maybe 2, yeah, 2 3/4 year to get to where I am at this point. I've made bunches of friends along the way. I've seen many students and instructors come and go. Martial arts was probably one of the best decisions of my life I've ever made, and it all started on one random Thursday. I didn't think it would spiral this far into being like a really, really big part of my life. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Well, anyway, guys, that was the story about my martial arts journey and where I am now and where I started. So yeah, if you want to see more martial arts content, I don't really have that much on this channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm sorry, it's cringe. But if you want to see more martial arts content, hit the like button. And comment, like, what styles you would want to see. Like, my favorite styles are Krav and Jiu-Jitsu, which is self-defense and ground fighting. But, yeah, if you want to see more martial arts videos on the channel, let me know, and I'll make them as soon as I can. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it again. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any new uploads. Well, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, I'm not doing that. That's a copy of PewDiePie.